The shocking twist ending of the Hacks Season 3 finale has flipped the show's original premise on its head and upended Deborah and Ava's established relationship. Hacks Season 3, Episode 9, Bulletproof, sees Deborah finally achieving her lifelong dream of hosting her own late-night show. But after spending the whole season pursuing that dream with Ava, Deborah made the surprising decision to cut Ava from the show at the last minute. Deborah had promised Ava the job of head writer, but tells her that the network wants to keep on their current head writer. However, after bumping into the president of the network, Ava is dismayed to learn that the network didn't force Deborah's hand and who gets the head writer gig is totally up to her. As it turns out, Deborah fired Ava out of fear. After meeting with the former network head who cancelled her last late-night show, she's determined not to give executives a reason to replace her again. She kept on the current head writer to be a team player. So, Ava takes matters into her own hands and not only secures the job, but upends her dynamic with Deborah. Hacks Season 3's finale completely upends Ava and Deborah's power dynamic. For once, Ava has all the power. Ava looking dejected in Hacks. In the shocking twist ending of Hacks Season 3 finale, Ava shows up for her first day as a staff writer on Deborah's late-night show, then reveals her diabolical scheme. Ava uses her knowledge of Deborah's illicit affair with an affiliate owner to blackmail her into hiring her as the head writer after all. The episode ends with Ava sitting down for her first production meeting as head writer across from a resentful Deborah. If Deborah tries to fire Ava again, she'll tell network head Winnie Landell that Deborah slept with the top decision-maker who gave her the hosting job. Heading into Hacks' recently announced 4th season, Ava has all the power. In the past, Deborah always had a certain amount of power and control over Ava, and Ava was left at the mercy of Deborah. But now, Ava has the power over Deborah and Deborah has to do what Ava wants or risk losing what she fought so hard for. This twist flips the show's central dynamic on its head after 3 seasons. It'll be interesting to see how Ava wields her newfound power over Deborah and how it will affect their tumultuous friendship. Is Deborah the villain of Hacks? What the show's new twist means for Season 4. Just because Deborah is flawed, it doesn't mean she's a villain. Deborah, Jean Smart, lost in thought in Hacks Season 3 Episode 7, 8 Image via Max. Deborah's attempt to go back on her promise to Ava would seem to suggest that she's the villain of Hacks. It's true that she's had a negative impact on a lot of the characters around her. Ava had to go to therapy to get over the toxic working environment she shared with Deborah. Marcus has quit due to his frustration with Deborah's refusal to listen to him, even after years of loyalty, and Deborah's daughter DJ is deeply insecure thanks to her shaky upbringing. But just because Deborah is flawed, it doesn't mean she's a villain. She's not really a villain, but she's still making terrible choices regarding her personal relationships in favor of her career. Whereas characters like Ava and Deborah's sister Kathy have learned from their mistakes, Deborah keeps repeating the same mistakes she's made for decades. Kathy is already recognizing the same workaholic attitude that led to the downfall of Deborah's marriage, and, ultimately, their sibling relationship. Of course, Deborah isn't the only one making bad decisions. Ava is now blackmailing her, so she's not completely innocent in this, although it was Deborah's underhandedness that forced her to play dirty.